What's going on, everyone? This is Zach with StrictlyShisha. If you guys saw my first look at the boutique brand out of San Diego, Alchemist tobacco, you know that this brand is very unique because they age their tobacco in oak bourbon barrels, which adds an additional depth of flavor to it. So I'm going to judge this brand very differently because if you were going for the traditional line of tobacco, you go with some of the other modern popular brands. But because this brand is aged in bourbon barrels, you're getting a very different flavor profile from it. And I know the first video was just a first look because I hadn't run a lot of trials with this tobacco, but I've done some extensive testing now that I got more samples. And I'm going to talk to you guys today about Bourbon Barrel Berry. So since the first release of the samples, a lot of the people who tried it out gave a lot of feedback, and one of the things that they criticized was the cut of this tobacco. They said that the cut, they didn't appreciate all the stems in this. So Alchemist Tobacco has already revamped their line and taken out a lot of the stems, which bothered a lot of people. So I have an older batch of this, so I do have a lot of stems in mine, but this is very, very juicy. It's finely cut and it is natural in color. I have this packed today in a Goodfellow bowl, a dense pack per their recommendation, and I have found that dense pack does work very well for this brand of tobacco, and I have it packed with the Cloud Lotus. I've also noticed with this brand you do get better results in lower heat environments, and I found myself getting more enjoyable flavor and cloud output when I use a heat management device like the Cloud Lotus. Although I still get good results with foil, it's easier for me to enjoy the flavor and not get a throat hit compared to when I'm using foil. Smoking out of a hookah I haven't smoked out in a long time, my KM FIFA Ice Chiller. Smoking out of a D-hose, and I'm smoking outside. I know I don't smoke outside very often, but the past few videos have been outside. We're actually renovating my smoke room, my sunroom, so I'll be outside for a few videos. So you guys will get to see a different change of scenery. So let me take a few hits for you guys. So my experience with Alchemist tobacco so far, if you are trying out this brand, you appreciate those woody, oaky flavors. And you are not just looking for a just straightforward flavor that's provided by a lot of other brands. So some might find these flavors as muddled or the oakiness is taking it away from it. But if you are someone who appreciates those flavors, you take the oaky woodiness as an additional depth of flavor and something that makes this tobacco very unique. So today with Bourbon Barrel Berry, one of the flavors that I've been really enjoying by this brand. Let's take a few hits and see what I'm getting from this. Cloud output is very good, especially considering that I'm only using 2 titanium cubes today. So the Bourbon Barrel Berry, and I won't smell it for you guys, but the smell translates exactly how it smokes. And the blend of berries that I'm getting from this, I am getting a tart raspberry, which does get a little bit of tartness in the mouth, and everyone knows I enjoy those tart berry notes. I'm getting what appears to be a blueberry, but it's just a general blend of berries and not berries that I can particularly pick out. It's not overly sweet, but it does remind me of a social smoke blend of berries with a woody oaky finish. And I actually had to cut out, and I'm on my second round of Coles right now because my sister just got a new whip, so I had to go test drive her new car. So I'm on my second round of Coles now. The first round was about an hour and 40 minutes, and on the second round the flavor profile has changed a lot. The berry notes have died down, and I'm getting a sweet, like woody mixture to this flavor, and it's very different from what I expected. It's almost what you taste in the very end of your exhale on the first round of Coles. It's what you're getting predominantly in this round. And the first round of Coles, I was getting a super strong buzz at the beginning. Granted, I was smoking in the morning, and I am more susceptible to the buzz in the morning, but the buzz was pretty strong from this. So if you guys are considering picking up Alchemist tobacco, Bourbon Barrel Berry is a great way to start. It's a good way to introduce you guys to the brand with a flavor that you guys can recognize and enjoy, that berry mixture with very, very mild oakiness on the end. One thing I do want to mention though is that this brand as a whole gives you a little bit of a funny taste in your mouth after you get done smoking, and I think that might be attributed to the aging in bourbon barrels. It gives you kind of this slimy texture in my mouth, which I don't really enjoy, but it's still a very cool experience, and I'm glad I got to try out this brand. So stay tuned for more reviews of Alchemist tobacco. I have been testing out the Nectar of the Gods and a few other flavors that I will do a review for you guys. Thank you guys very much for watching as always, and you guys have a wonderful night. Thanks guys. Bye.